Hey, how's it going? So, this month I've been wanting to try and play a few spooky themed games. I've got quite a few lined up in my already installed in my Steam. I ended up playing pretty much exclusively Blood, which took a lot longer than I was expecting. Um, but I've also got an issue with kind of focusing on one game at a time. But today I'm going to change that. I will be playing Pumpkin Jack, as the title suggests. I don't think it's particularly scary per se, but it's certainly Halloween themed. So let's jump right into that. Here we go. So I saw a very small amount of gameplay of this quite a while ago. I think Jim Sterling was playing it. So I'm going to be playing with the controller. But yeah, other than that, I don't really know anything about it. I think it's a platformer, that's about it.
Once upon a time, in the great Arkansas Kingdom, the world lived in peace and coexistence between the humans, the animals, the birds, even the cute little bunny rabbits. It was an age of prosperity without anything to fear of war, famine, catastrophe. It was so very boring. So boring, in fact, that even the devil himself was bored brainless. The devil dreamed of bloodshed, pestilence, suffering on a cosmic scale. So, he devised a plan to make things in Arkansas a little more entertaining. The devil unleashed the curse of the eternal night. A powerful spell that conjured mindless, soulless, heartless monsters across the world. The monsters lay waste to every city, every home, every leaky outhouse, and backwater town in the kingdom. It was beautiful, but for some reason, the humans quite enjoyed their safe, boring little lives. They couldn't handle a few pesky monsters coming in and tearing them all limb from limb. So, they called upon their champion, the mighty wizard. A sorcerer with the skill and intellect to break the curse and usurp the devil's power. The wizard departed his luxurious tower and his studies to find the power he needed to break the curse of the eternal night. Very well, the devil said. Two can play that game. And who knows, this might be the fun I've been looking for. So in response to the wizard's quest, he called upon a champion of his own. Stingy Jack, history's greatest trickster and con artist, banished to wander the world as a wayward spirit. The devil crammed Jack's soul into the skin of a pumpkin and made him a deal. The devil would forgive Jack's past misdeeds and grant him passage to the afterlife. And in return, he gave Jack one simple mission: find the wizard and destroy him.
It was a bit long. So it's us. Legally distinct Jack Skellington. Interesting. Slightly chunky controls. Now, the game seems kind of loud. I'm not sure if I should change that. I'll leave it for now, I think. This world is a mess, so the devil meant what he said about total death and destruction. Thought he was going to read that. Does it want to kill us? Yes, it does. Kind of unfair to be counting my deaths when that was literally... Oh, come on. Don't have to watch the cinematic every time, do you? Literally the tutorial area and they're already counting my deaths. I think I'll turn down the volume just a little. Just a little bit. Okay. We'll see if that's any better. Of course what you hear isn't what I hear, so it's the same for me, but that's my best guess. So, we have jump, we have roll. I hope this isn't a Dark Souls-like. Oh, Souls-like. Because I was kind of hoping to save that for Demon Souls as my first Souls-like game. Nothing else at the moment, just jump and roll. Nice aesthetics, kind of simple, a bit kind of stock Unreal Engine assets. It looks like it's doing fine as it is, but he still needs me to kill that pesky wizard, I think it said. Yeah, already figured that out. These are some huge skulls. Which begs the question, what kind of wizard can't the devil get rid of himself? Woohoo! Look who bothered to show up. I trust you haven't already lost your brain in that gourd. Grown men have died for less than that bird. Tardy and insubordinate. Not an amazing first impression, Jack. Who are you? How do you know my name? I'm a servant of the devil, and I'm here to monitor your work. Devil hasn't forgotten your penchant for trickery, Jack. He doesn't trust you. Just don't slow me down. I haven't forgotten how to roast a chicken. It's kind of funny, he looks like the TF2 soldier on Blue Team. Ooh, just remember who gave you that fancy new body. Speaking of which, let's begin your orientation. Orientation? What kind of fool do you take me for? The kind who spent centuries in corporealis. Now stop dawdling. It's time you get acquainted with your new form. Quite a fight roll. Pretty responsive. Twinkly. You would be wise to drink from these cauldrons. The primordial stew holds your new body together. So I'm seeing a lot of lag. The game seems a bit chunkier than it is on my screen, but I'm seeing a lot of lag for the OBS as well, but for my model. That happened the same with train station renovation, and I don't understand why. I'll unminimize the VOD tube, and it is lagging in VOD tube. Which is very strange because, like, if it was struggling with my PC, then the game would be lagging, but it's just OBS and the model. Yeah, there's like a full, I don't know, 5 seconds of delay on my model. I don't really know what to do about that. Maybe if I... give me a second. What if I increase the priority of... Oh Jesus, the whole computer is really lagging. It's fine in game, but the computer itself is actually like extremely slow. My GPU is at 100%. So I'll put this up to... Wait, how do you change the priority in the new task manager? Yeah, this game is taking 1 million K of memory, whatever that means. There you go, priority above normal. And I'll put OBS above normal. Has that made any difference? Nope, sure hasn't. I mean, I can close Firefox. Can't close Steam, can't close VOD. Can't close OBS, can't close the game. There's literally nothing else running. OBS browser page, I've got tons of instances of that. Well, guess I'll just have to deal with it. Don't know how to fix it. So these checkpoints. You can double jump to boot. How? Your body's magical, you dope. In some cultures, crow skulls are good luck and ward off evil. So I assume these are like actual hidden collectibles, not just collectathon type like coins or whatever. I can't imagine I missed any coming up here. I was really thorough looking around. Got great air control on this guy. Okay, we can delay double jump, that's good to know. No full damage as of yet. Can't break barrels and boxes with rolling, so it doesn't pass the Dark Souls test. Not entirely sure if I have to drink from it in order to save the checkpoint, or whether that's automatic, or whether that just refills your health. Also not sure just how hidden these crow medallion things are going to be. Running start to jump. I mean, there doesn't seem to, you know, you're either moving or you're not. There doesn't actually seem to be momentum per se, aside from, you know, just standing jumps. So there aren't any hidden goodies. Woohoo! Not bad so far, Jack. You've shaken off those cobwebs well. It does feel good to have my own body again. Arms, legs, everything. We'll really put them to the test from here. There will be monsters ahead. You shouldn't have any trouble fighting them off. Well, I've never been one to turn down a chance to bash some heads in. But why should they attack me? Has nobody told them I'm on their side? They can't be told anything, Jack. Monsters are mostly mindless miscreants. They can barely tell each other apart, let alone something like you. Pumpkin or not, you're still human. That alone makes you their target. So that's why the devil needs me. He needs someone who can think like a man. This new enemy is clever, Jack. He needs someone just as clever. I see. And he doesn't mind that I'm cutting down his monsters? Ooh, they're particularly worthless. Do what you must, just get the job done. Tutorial done. Okay, so they do make noise, so it shouldn't be too hard to... Sometimes the best way to win the fight is just to walk around it and move on, even if it's less fun. Hey, 420, nice. So, they're quite loud, the collectible noise. So it shouldn't be too hard to find them. The game seems quite linear. So far, anyway. I really need to dodge at this point. Yeah. Ah, it's back, it's back. Flap away, everyone. Flap your lives. Oh, great. More birds. Let me through before I pluck you all raw. Stay away from us, Scarecrow. I've got claws and I can use them. Me? A common Scarecrow? I'm Jack, the greatest rogue to ever live. Wait, he's got legs. The Scarecrow doesn't have legs. Guess there's another Scarecrow. And his head isn't stuffed with straw. See? I'm no Scarecrow. Now let me through, you corvid creeps. Caw, not so fast. It seems the birds have the upper hand for once. We'll let you through, Mr. Jack, if you help us in return. The mercy of a crow? What do you want? A Scarecrow often appears at that barn just ahead. He's been terrorizing us for weeks. He's a menace to crow kind. Corvid kind? And I suppose you want me to get rid of him? Yes, yes, and I'll help you to boot. My wings are swift and my beak is sharp. Some air supports could be useful. Very well, bird. Caw, huzzah! Death to the straw-faced menace. Let's go. Cute. And he's on my health bar now as well. Crow. We got our crow buns. And over here. I really wish I could. Oh, I've kind of got a walking animation if I'm really gentle on the stick. Got this slightly creeping hawk. Well, that's the TikTok and Fortnite fans satiated. I should probably stop relying on Twitch exports and just do it all locally so I can sort out the volume issues later. But unfortunately that means like all day of rendering and downloading and re-uploading, which is a lot more work than I would have want to put into it. Why are you moving, buddy? Okay, so we've got an auto-targeting ranged attack. That seems kind of OP as your first offensive skill, assuming he's not just temporary. Still keeping an eye out for those skulls. Was that a target? One of the other ones were targets. It's mostly rust, but I suppose any weapon is better than none. Legendary Holy Glory Shovel. One. Okay, so I can destroy things. I'm not sure what they dropped, but assume it's health. It does worry me that things could be hidden in things now. I'm going to assume this is health and not currency of some kind. I'm not really sure how you'd fit currency into this game. I hear you. I think it might be above. There's a bit of forward momentum on that second jump. Bit chunky, you kind of get locked into animations. Since I've started separating the audio, I wonder if the Steam achievement sound comes through game capture or the desktop audio. Because I'm not capturing the Steam overlay for the game. Ouch. Yes, I know, thank you. Yeah, I'll have to check that in post. Wait, don't hurt me. Eh? You talk? Yes, I'm not here to hurt you, sir. Are you sure? You look like a monster to me. Rotten, half-dead, soulless. Of course, I'm a salesman. Oh. Well now, I just want to kill you anyway. No, stop. At least browse my wares first. What are you selling? Skins. I harvest the skins of interesting dead people for other people to wear. Clothes too. Oh, right. Well, I won't kill you, but I want a discount. By all means. Please take a look. Okay, so this is what we're spending our Corvid coins on. Now, do you actually lose the skulls, or is this just like a barrier to entry? Okay, looks like you do lose them. I wonder if you have to play through multiple times to get them, to afford them all. What was my discount? Well, time to test the smashing things theory. Okay, it is like 1% health. That. There's monster essence everywhere by now. Break stuff to restore health in a pinch. Okay, well. So how come breaking the lantern set me on fire, but breaking the lamppost doesn't? Oh yeah, and I see now the thing over the health bar is the cooldown for the crow attack. You okay up there, buddy? You gonna drop down? Okay, they kind of overlap. The fuck just happened? I lost sound and I think my microphone turned off. What the fuck is going on? Why is OBS using 100% or 80% of my GPU? I feel like I must have fucked something up and done some kind of recursive thing in OBS, and it's like infinitely overloaded. So this is without game capture on, doesn't change. This is without the VTuber capture, it's still lagging in the audio thing. I mean, just hiding things probably isn't going to change anything anyway. I wonder if it's the moving background. Also got some extensions that I don't actually use. I wonder if any of these are slowing it down. Not that I think I'd be able to tell without actually deleting the layers. Not in these OBS browser page.exe things. They're not really taking up anything at all. It's just OBS itself. Strange, I don't remember ever having this problem before. And it's specifically the GPU. Considering how slow it's loading, it's going to take me forever just to get through the menus to see what I can even do about it. Everything is set to standard output. Replay buffer is off. Nothing there. No downscaling. Yeah, I really don't know why OBS is taking up 81% of my GPU. And that's not when it's just running, it's only specifically happens when I start playing the game. Because it runs perfectly fine when I'm not, well, mind you. No, it wasn't lagging when I started the stream. Oh well, I don't know what I can do about that. I'm thinking that probably is just health. I don't think it would pop up with new checkpoint if it wasn't actually active. I do have to try and keep an eye out for collectibles and such, since the gramophone thing was quite off the beaten track and that didn't have any kind of audio cue. I mean, it was visually obvious, but, you know, not impossible to walk past. Hopefully I haven't missed that. No, the double jump's quite generous. I expected a... I think you have to double jump to get a ground pound. Interesting. So far not very much in these levels, really. I mean, it is only the first level, but... no sound effect on that projectile, which is a little odd. Perhaps your new body isn't needed here. Hop out for a minute and look inside. Hop out of my body? Of course, your new body is just a shell. You can always use your head. Oh. Wait, you mean he can get out of that thing? Ugh, that's disgusting. Ram it, bird. Hop to it, Jack. Drop your body and head inside. Ooh. I see. So it's shit. What was that zombie game? Can't remember. It was a zombie game where you could like take your head off and roll around. So I guess I have to do it at these. Just a little guy. There's some screen tearing going on as well. I wonder if there's a VSync option. Never really understood why VSync is always off by default. Dynamic range, I guess. Ooh, that changed a lot. What the fuck? You can still use your roots to move around, double jump and attack. Something. Why does that make everything orange? So it just mirrors everything fuzzy now. Why? What's that? It's still kind of fuzzy. Whatever, I'll just leave it. What does this help me? That actively hinders me. Can I move the... Oh, I can move these. You should have done that one. Just one I heard a skull. Yeah, there's one over here somewhere. Not in here though. Open sesame. Actually, the chat box is covering the that UI. Ooh, let me just move that. There. There we go. And you can see the pro bar. Fully up there. I think there was a invisible wall over here as well. Yep. looks like a flap on the back wall there. How do I get over there? Looks like I might have to come in from the other side. Fortunately, with all the effects, it makes it quite hard to see when the enemy is winding up their attack. This is fine. Wow, you wrecked that place, Jack. I didn't see that awful scarecrow. He must be back in the fields. Well, I mean, we saw the scarecrow bodies. Hopefully I didn't miss a skull in there during the run. No, I hear it. It's happening. Probably go around. Yeah. I guess the other path was just decoration. Who goes there? Show yourself. There he is. Core, he's just as menacing as always. Don't be so craven. It's just a bog standard scarecrow. Did he see me? Please tell me he didn't see me. Ah, well, look who's here. Back for more fun, little birdie. Core, he saw me. Flee, flee, flee. Stop wetting yourself. As for you, it's time you hopped away. I heard you were skulking around here, Jack. We dim-witted monsters not cutting it for the old man, I have my own business, Scarecrow. If you don't get out of my way, I won't mind turning you into kindling. The devil has the gall to send some wayward soul to do our jobs for us. Well, we'll show him all you humans are good for, living or dead. I'll bury you again, you witch. Sure what hit me. Sometimes their attacks just seem to come out of nowhere. That's pretty easy.
Stingy Jack. The genius trickster who could fool even the devil himself has returned to the mortal realm. Armed with a brand new body and his soul cruelly bound to a festering pumpkin, Jack has been joined by his stoic guide, the owl, and commandeered the services of a cowardly crow to fight on his behalf. But there must be no more time for fun and games. Jack and his companions of the night must embark upon their quest to slay the wizard. With Jack now perfectly attuned to his new vessel, the owl leads him to the mountains in the distance. For at the heart of the mountain, through a network of ancient mines, lies a powerful secret.
Okay, so this has replaced my shovel, but it seems to have a different moveset. Sort of thrusts. Ooh, quite a lot of range as well. Oh, okay. Not really sure what I'd need to switch back. So maybe maybe the shovel comes out faster? Woohoo, here we are. Another second behind schedule. What is this place? These old mines are brimming with power. It's the devil's belief that deep in these tunnels lies the key to our enemy's plot. So we're here to take it first and get the drop on whoever's looking for it too. Caw, this place gives me the willies. Remind me when I'm still here again. Because you're so useful to me and I'll pummel you if you even try to flap off. Ooh, all this old mine equipment is rusted to bits, but these tunnels are solid. Up to it, Jack. Are you still going to be collecting crow skulls on this level, or is it going to be a different type of thing? It takes 2 hits now. Still skulls. One line there. I'm not sure if this mine is up to OSHA standards. I think the issue is that there's no hits down on my attacks, so if they try and do the ranged attack and I'm expecting the melee attack, then I can't even see it coming. These hits on that guy, just not on skeletons. Place has seen better days. No air roll. That's Good to know. Cool, why does nothing stay dead around here? I don't know, they seem to be staying dead after I kill them. Be ready for some cardio, Jack. I'll have to blow these rocks away with this. I'm going to assume that they're not going to put collectibles in these areas. I mean, there are places that you can't return from in the main part of the game, so I guess there isn't any reason why they wouldn't put things in here. So far I haven't seen any there. These kind of seem like self-contained puzzle areas. As if this mine wasn't ruined enough. a big fan of these infinite spawners. No, Jack. I know what you're thinking. I could use this minecart to get out of here faster. Or if this emo canary doesn't cram a worm in it, I'll use him for pillow stuffing. If you go anywhere in that old cart, you'll kill us all. Us all? 2 of us? Rush, you can fly. I failed to call when you were calling the shots. It'll take more than this rusty old sardine tray to do me in. This malfeasance is going in your report. Jack, you madman. Since when are you writing reports? Okay, so I'm actually steering. Somehow they managed to do a better cart section than ukulele. Fucking cartos. Right, one up there. Oop. That was close. Looks like it's its whole own thing to get to that one. sure why it doesn't trigger the climb every time. I swear the camera was making me feel dizzy for that. Hi Flo, how are you? Can let me know if the audio is okay. Stupid, I knew that was going to happen. Ah, fuck me. Okay, I'll turn it down a little bit more. God, OBS is so laggy it's almost impossible to do anything on it. Let me know if that's any better. Guess I'll just wait for the fire to go. Fortunately, I didn't see that torch until it was too late. So does the fire just not go? Am I fucked? Sure what the point of this cart is. This guy is trying to kill a wizard, or the wizard's champion. So at the moment I'm just going from A to B to get to him. And the devil's put minions everywhere that I have to fight because they're dumb. And so far it's basically just platforming. Yep, pretty everyday stuff. I spy another gramophone. One per level, I guess. Well, as nice as it would be for the boss battles to just be a cutscene of dancing, no. That's your Subway Surfers quotient for the day. A level. Oh. You must go no further. This place does not welcome you. Who dares turn me away? I'm Jack, mercenary of the devil himself. I'm the guardian of this place and the power it contains. Heed this warning, Jack. If you do not leave willingly, you will be removed from here in 1,000 pieces. Yeah, big talk. Something purple up there. I think that was the inscribed tome or whatever that was on the map. Why is there a grab rail here? I'm surprised they didn't put a skull on top of the on top of that deck thing. There's 3 on that path that I can see. No, wait, one's a turret. 2 skulls and a turret. Surely we must come back to this, right? Yeah, I think it curves around. Can a bird get vertigo? 'Cause eek. God, that really looks like there's something up there. Was there a way to get on there? I don't know, I don't see anything up there. Oh, all the carts stopped moving. Oh, now they've started again. Magic. Is there anything up there? I don't see anything up there. I don't think there was a way to get up there anyway. Well, so far the level, the game's been linear, so even if I could, which I doubt I would, there wouldn't be a way to come back. Unless there's a new game plus. Did I mention don't touch the carts? Because don't touch the carts. Yeah, I kind of figured that with the TNT on them. Can I make this jump? Just. Where's the other one? Did I pick up 2 skulls in that? Yeah, I think I landed on one, then had to jump up to the other one. In my defense, the carts touched me. I was standing off the track. Looks like there's another kart racing section here. Or should I say on rails section. Well look, a one-stop train to hell. Think we're done here? I didn't see anything else to pick up. This is a bad time for my eye to be itchy. Oh, it's you again. Come to browse some more of my fabulous skins. You're calling them that. Why? They're literally people's skins. I know. It's creepy. Well, if digging up corpses and intricately peeling off their skin to sell as costumes is creepy, then I guess I'm creepy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just buy something or go away. But we've got a cowboy, samurai, Sherlock Holmes thing, skeleton buzzard. I guess we'll go in order. Don't know if I'll even wear any of them. Donkeys never get representation in these games. I mean, the cowboy is kind of cool, but I don't care. It'd be impossible to do a no-hit run of this game. Ooh. Heed this second warning, Jack. There'll be no third. Turn back while you still can. I have nothing to fear of you, Ghost. For your sake, Jack, I hope that's true. I think he's horny for me. Yeah, combat in this feels pretty bad. Like sometimes their attacks just come out without any animation. Oh, Jesus. I wish there was something I could do about this fire. The record with that ghost bozo really creeps me out. You appear to be scared of everything, including heights, which doesn't make sense for a bird. Characters gotta have their one trait, I guess. Honestly, the health drops seem kind of pointless when you get checkpoints so often, which refill your health. Yeah, I don't know, I was talking about Dark Souls earlier. You know, it has a dodge roll. You can't roll into the crates though, so that removes points. But long story short, the consensus generally was, no, doesn't fulfill the requirements. Well, I wanted my first Souls-like to be Demon Souls, and I have the game now. I just don't have a way to capture it in real time properly, since my Elgato HD has a 5-second delay on video. Theoretically though, unlike the older consoles, you know, it should be easy to stream because it's just a HDMI cable. Without having to worry about upscaling and all that shit. I would have to bring my PS3 upstairs though, which is a bit of a pain, since that's what I used to watch Blu-rays on the big screen. How do I hit the lever again? Wait, no, that's the issue, isn't it? Because the delay is before the input. So I'd have to buy a HDMI splitter in order to play that, at least. Because while I could delay the audio for my commentary, what I can't deal with is 5 seconds of input delay. Tried. Well, I guess I can just jump around. But then how do I get back? Let me jump around it again. I didn't even need to bring this up here, did I? I could have just left it here. Or whatever. Ooh. So that's what those platforms are for. Appreciate the aiming reticle at least. But yeah, as far as the console streaming goes, the HDMI is the least problematic. Because I can just get a splitter that goes between the console and the capture card, so I can then play it on the TV. Then it's just a case of delaying my audio for the stream. It's a bit more complicated when you need to start splitting component and things like that. We be fast and they be slow. Apparently. Another game I want to play, I think it's called Snake Pass, where you control a snake, kind of like a physics object. Be fun. I have that. I was very close to playing it once, but then it just hadn't. Didn't get around to it, I guess. All aboard the midnight train. Getting close to that tablet as well. We've got another cart section. It's a good thing these aren't as bad as Kartos, considering how many there are. How was I supposed to see that? Was it like rhythm based? Was I supposed to know that there was a jump there just from the song? Was it just me, or was there a different camera angle this time? Because it didn't seem hidden that time. Oops. Yeah, I've seen the donkey hat in Lies of P. I think I have Lies of P. No, wait, no, I don't. I have the other Italian-themed one. The one with dolls. Yeah, I don't know. I think that was like the theremin version of Ride of the Valkyries. Go no further, this is the end for you. You have passed the point of no return. Twice I have warned you, Jack. And yet I'm still here. If you want me gone, you'd better be prepared to throw me out. Come get me, Jack. Eh. Alright. Come on, bomb me, Daddy. My eyes itchy again. Weak. No, Jack, what have you done? I've beaten Easy Boss. That's what I've done, bitch. For some reason, oh, okay. For some reason, it takes a long time for the pop-ups to pop up. Probably because OBS is sucking all of my GPU power, so Steam is struggling. Well, if anyone can read Celtic runes... Celtic? Nordic. Nordic runes? Runes. Hoo-hoo, a commendable display, Jack. That body of yours is surely proving its worth. I've been toppling brutes his size since I was a lad. Really? What on earth do they feed kids where you grew up? Yes, well done. Now get a flap on. We're here for a reason. If I'm not mistaken, this mountain was once home to a tribe of powerful sorcerers. They must have left this tablet behind as their last testament. This is it? I came all this way for a big rock with some words on it? Is that a tablet or an obelisk? Darkest hours of man, champion Shelby Hubbard. Could you pick up the pace? Did you leave your glasses back in the nest or something? Ah, yes, I see now. The amulet of final ember. Ooh, just saying it makes me feel powerful. The last line is unreadable, but man's champion needs this amulet to muster the power to dispel the devil's curse. Rocks and jewellery. This is turning out to be a pretty lame job. So I might be missing something, but where's this amulet supposed to be? Why, it's just down here. What is it, bird? Where's the blasted thing? It's already gone, and rightly so. Oh god, it's Girahim from Skyward Sword. Right, that was Girahim, wasn't it? Not the tongue guy? I think that was him. What the core is that? Talking birds and now talking swords. Yeah, this is definitely a lame job. I must say, this is very peculiar. In case you hadn't noticed, this place is pretty lousy for magic stuff. No wonder people have been tripping over themselves to swap that amulet. And you've got to answer for a lot. You've got a lot to answer for, you charlatan. Who? Well, I never. How dare you, you oversized butter knife. If you call that mess of a fight I just saw commendable, I thoroughly question your tutelage. You gourd face, who are you? I'm Jack, and I like you already. Well, get used to me. If you're going to fight, you'll learn to do it right. I will teach you. Wait, did you two miss the part with this thing we said we were too late? Someone took your amulet? Who? Take it easy, no need to yell the leather off my handle. Leather handle? Okay. Your friend came and took the amulet. I assume you distracted that awful phantom so he could get here ahead of you. Our friend? Greetings. Cool. Okay, was the amulet actually in there, like, prior to the boss fight though? Because I'm not sure it was. Yes, that chap. I'm guessing you don't know each other? I know more than enough now. So you're the prior, the champion the devil himself has sent for me. Frankly, I'm disappointed. Show yourself, you coward. I don't think so. I'm already long gone. Only stuck around to study your fight with my associate in the mines. Very enlightening. You really do put on a show. I'll be more than happy to give you an encore when I rip that face off your skull. And I'll pry that amulet from your cold dead hands. We'll see about that. For now, this bauble requires further study to access its power. Perhaps you should join me. We can study it together and break this piffling little curse. This guy really gives me the creeps. He left an innocent sprite to be completely destroyed just to watch you fight. Innocent spirit. I may be evil, I may work for the devil, but you, sir, are a jerk. Consider my proposal. There's so much more I want to study about you. Jack. That's it, this just got personal. Okay, if you say so. Spooky sword acquired.
The great Jack, master of trickery, finally has had the tables turned on him. Upon reaching the tablet of the heart of the mountain, Jack bitterly discovers that he is too late. The clever, cold-hearted wizard, humanity's champion, now possesses a powerful amulet, and is one step closer to usurping the devil's rule over the world and breaking the curse. But there is still hope for our harrowing heroes. Jack's epic duel with the wizard's indentured spirit catches the attention of a magical sword, who vows to teach him greater mastery of the deadly arts. Determined to close the gap between himself and the enemy, Jack and his companions rush from the mountain and follow the wizard's trail of magic into the wilderness.
Now I float. So this seems to be more of a heavy-hitting weapon, slower. Yeah, I noticed that in the illustration that, like, these aren't really feet, these are kind of, yeah, cloven hooves. Come on, if you're going to have me floating, you might as well have a mid-air float. One of those twirls. Still not sure what the point of switching between them is. Hope you're ready for a crash course in killing, Jack. What did Jack ever do to us? Gotta remember not to touch the water. It's an instant death, as I learnt in the tutorial level. Damn, that's a twitchy ass owl. Phew, well, this is a fine turn of events. Owls and swamps don't mix. Really? Because there was an owl back there. Neither do I, and you have 10 seconds to explain why I'm here. But, Jack, have you no faith in your trusty, reliable companion? 8, 7, 6. Jack, I am your superior, and you will treat me with respect. 4, 3, 2. Alright, dear Lucifer, you're a rambunctious little twerp. I've been following the magical energy from that portal the wizard cast. That magic led us on a trail straight to this swamp, and it ends here. Perhaps there's some rules in his perhaps there's some clues in his destination further in. To his destination, Jesus. There, was that so hard? Oh, shut up. Dicey. Whatever happened here, it was bad. You know, and this is what you get when you build a house / fort in the swamp. Boats. Boats in a swamp? There's no way this water's deep enough for this boat to have got in. Where's my realism game? Kind of paranoid about missing any of the collectibles now. So now which is the path forward? We've got turrets over there, we've got possibly more level over here. Looks like we've got company. Yeah, there's no way to get back from that, so This has to be the bonus route. Gotta get my gramophone, baby. It's just the top. Nothing else here? I barely got any skulls since the last time I saw him. Oh look, it's my favourite customer. What are you talking about? I can't stand you. And I don't have any other customers. See our problem here? You're lucky your work is so good. My mother used to say that in the family sweatshop. Was that really it? I'm surprised they'd put him so early in the level. But yeah, I was looking online to see what people thought. Oh, Jesus. To see what people thought the best, like, beginner Souls-like would, was. And they said that, well, I mean, the thing that I saw said that Demon Souls was a good first experience. So I'd like to stick to that. I mean, that was after I'd already decided I'd wanted to do it first anyway, so good confirmation. Jesus, you see the tracking on that shot? That's it, Jack. It's all in the wrist. Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. Yeah, I don't know, people seem to think that Elden Ring were... I mean, it's obviously more modern, and it's probably, you know, a gentler introduction to mechanics as a whole, but seem to think it was quite hard. Dark Souls 3 as well, I think it was supposed to be quite hard. I don't know, I guess it depends on what you're looking for in the game as to whether it's a good example of an introduction. Personally, I'd rather play the worst version of a game first, and then see them get progressively better over time, than play the best version of something and then go back to play worse ones. This skull must be above. Because I've done that where I've ended up with like the standard and remastered edition or whatever of a game on Steam, if they've like given you the free upgrade. I always prefer to do the standard edition first, and then maybe come back and do the improved or whatever version later. No grapple. Oh, shit. It's kind of hard to judge where his feet are when he's floating. Ah, come on. I'm gonna switch the something else just so I can see where his feet are on the platform. Yeah, I mean, I guess all of them have their own issues because they were kind of replying to player feedback on some of them and then kind of overcorrected and then, you know, went back in the opposite direction of the later ones, so... Oh, shit. That was a lot further away than I thought it was. So, yeah, I figure all of them have their own ups and downs. Oh, does that mean I have to re-get the skull? Hope that means I haven't lost any collectibles without realising it. I mean, I've got the achievements so far, so I think I'm fine. Okay, it does save the collectibles. So, I think I have Dark Souls 1. I can't remember if I have Dark Souls... I don't think I have Dark Souls 2. I might have Dark Souls 3, I'm not sure. I wonder if I missed any dialogue for not having him equipped. Also nice of him to tell us his pronouns. This isn't looking too good. Well, I would absolutely love to play Bloodborne. The theme and style is definitely up my alley, but I don't have a PS4, so... really do with some health. Okay, I was locked in the animation, and all of their attacks track. Yeah, unfortunately it wasn't on the PS3. If it had been a multi-release, then I would have got that on the worst console, but yeah, no, console exclusive. Where's all the fucking health? Oh god, which way do I go now? There's a path over there. Fucking bug flying around my face. I'm surprised the Crow Companion hasn't commented on Thread the Needle there. Hasn't commented on all the skulls that we're picking up. I'm mashing the crow button, by the way, and he just doesn't seem to be doing anything. Anyway, that's already collected, so I don't need to do that again. I expect the purple is probably the way forward. Okay, it's just a small circle. Wow, first skeletons have ghosts and now wood has ghosts. What's next? Purple ghosts? Interesting effect. Who are you? You're different. Well, 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 a new face. Always a pleasant surprise to meet some new friends around here. Who are you supposed to be? Why, I'm a local merchant. My name is... I haven't asked for your name, and I don't plan on caring. Alright. Well then, who are you? My name is Jack. I'm tracking a loathsome little wizard into this swamp. Did you say Jack? As in the Jack? No. He's copyright to Disney. That depends which Jack you mean. The Jack who tricked the devil himself not once, not twice, but 3 times? Huh, most people leave out the 3rd time. Yes, old-timer, I am the Jack. Told you I stay, hooray, she'll be so happy. What are you talking about, you old coot? How does he know he's old? Oh, we can't see his face at all. I guess it's in the voice. Oh, nothing really. How'd you have something to attend to around here? Please, find me again when on the way. I believe I can help you. Very well, anything for a fan? That's it? Huh. And you just do the whole thing again, huh? Okie dokie. Get fucked. Am I the only one who doesn't trust that guy? I really wish they didn't do that bullshit projectile as soon as they spawn. Those ghosts, they fall to pieces easily, but there's so many of them. Yeah, very timely commentary there. Even ghosts can have ghosts? Oof, this is too much for me. What are the ghosts? What are you talking about? Oh, did he have a coffin on his back? I guess I wasn't paying attention. Too busy reading and stumbling over my words. Aiming on this is really weird as well. Obviously ghosts don't exist, that's just silly. That plunge attack sucks. Should probably check the achievements before I start playing these games, so I know whether to like destroy 100 breakables or something like that. Worryingly low number of crow skulls. Okay. The second time you go on it, it doesn't have that nauseating wavy effect, at least. I don't know whether to call that good or bad programming. I suppose that all depends on whether it was depends on whether it was intentional or not. Also, it doesn't help that their projectile is green like the health balls, so it doesn't immediately register as being dangerous. Plus, it's just a clusterfuck of effects, so... Something over there. Probably a lot further on there. Keep an eye out for the branching path where the gramophone will be. Is that where I came from? Not that I can go back anyway, but I think that's where I came from. Much less visually clear level. If I'm missing anything, it's your fault. Just letting you know ahead of time. You need to subscribe to the next tier on my Patreon for things to not be your fault. It's just how it is. Ah, Jack, there you are. Yeah, he does seem to have two. He has like a child's coffin and then like a baby's coffin behind that. I'm so glad we met again. I want to tell you about my wife. I don't much care about you. Why would I care about your wife? Well, I don't care much about you, brother, I think. She's isolated you. Jesus Christ. She's idolized you for centuries. She's your biggest fan. Do go on. We've been married for 343 years, but she's always adored your tales. We've spent many nights discussing your feats of malice and trickery. She's a powerful witch, and I'm out here collecting ingredients for her greatest concoction. A witch, I could use her. This witch is powerful and smart. How do you know that? I need her information. I'm sure she'd love to help, but I need to get her ingredients first. If you can help me find the mushrooms she needs, I'll take you to her. Why must I pick up your errands? Why can't she just tell me where she is? My only horse can take you to find her. Find the mushrooms and you can ride him. Stupid plot contrivances. Fine, I'll fetch the stupid mushrooms. Much obliged. I'll stay here and wait for you to return. That is definitely texture on that horse. Definitely one of the textures of all time. I would say, well, it is an undead horse. That's not how horse bones work, mind you. On his leg. I do like his wobbly nose there. It reminds me of Ganon from Ocarina of Time. Alright, thank you for coming, Flo. Hope you have fun doing your things. Thank you for the company. What was the point of that camera? I wasn't paying attention. Mushrooms are the best. I got into them as a chick and never gave them up. Well, I mean, I'm seeing a lot of mushrooms, so... Fucking bugs up on my face. I'm 100% against hurting animals. There are two exceptions to this rule. Number one, mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are kill on sight because I know they wouldn't show me anything else. They're gonna hurt me, I'm gonna hurt them. Two, tiny little buggy things that fly up in my face. Now I have given this bug hours of chance, if not days, because these bastards are always flying around. Timed, okay. If it continues to get all up in my face, it's gonna get squashed. Like, this is Darwin 101. I gave you a chance, you didn't leave. Okay, they're auto bounce. Yeah. So I do feel bad about it, but at the same time, like, get the fuck out of my face. I gotta say, I preferred the level layout when they were linear, when it comes to collecting hidden things. Ah, the top. fast enough. So then... guess I probably can't get over there anyway. This probably is the only way. What are you doing down here? The auto-aim is a real issue sometimes, especially with the small things and ranged enemies. I'm not going to read out all this crow's bullshit. It just says random things. That was close. Ah, fuck me. Fucking fire, man. Why did they put that in the game? So I have to jump down here, right? Because there's stuff down there. Came from over there. Go down there. I think I have to jump down. Don't know how to get back up. Guess it's just a hard reset and I did need to jump the gap. Sucks. I'm concerned I've not seen the gramophone path yet. Pretty formulaic with the level design, each having the underground thing to get past a certain obstacle, and then I don't know if we're still going to get cart sections. Considering that was more of a thematic thing for the mine levels. Right, so is this Simon Says or what? Yeah, I don't know, something about this game strikes me as being very kind of child-friendly, despite the combat being a massive pain in the arse. Not super happy about all my percentages. There has to be another section of the level. There's no way that I missed half. Just perfect, Jack. Bring it to me now. I suppose the second half is like post-horse. Wherever that takes us. I wonder if it is actually a horse or whether it's supposed to be like a kelpie. I mean, I know it's undead. Very strange. I do like it snows though. Aha! This is superb. I haven't seen a mushroom this well grown in decades. Thank you, Jack. Truly, your legend doesn't live up to your glory. Yes, I know I'm amazing. Now make with the horse. Oh, certainly, he knows the way well. Just hop on right away. I'm going to assume we're good here. Let's go. Now I guess this is the new cart ride. Oh, I'm actually... Okay, well, fucking hell. You tell me to jump, you don't tell me that I'm actually steering the thing. I didn't have to steer for the cart besides regulating it falling off the side. So it is exactly the same as the cart, just I'm actually steering it this time. God, I hope there aren't any collectibles in here. Why do I have to jump if the horse can fly? Umamasume win Halloween effect event. Kind of wild. Maybe one day I'll land a joke where I don't fumble my fucking words. Good thing that wasn't insta-death water. Was that really nothing over there? probably isn't a path. No, it doesn't have collision. Which living in a swamp tickle is what that said. I thought this sword was supposed to be teaching me how to fight, not just critiquing my failures. I suppose what I'm saying is that I thought it would be more of a character and not just flavor text. I was wondering if I should pivot more into just streaming demos, since I lose interest in games so quickly and would rather not play them over multiple sessions. When I say that, I was just thinking of how much time I spent in the Monster Hunter Stories 2 demo so far. It's been 2 full sessions. Surprisingly chunky demo. I suppose they just let you play the whole first level. Is this wobbling? Oh, this one doesn't have any nausea effects. Unless I accidentally instantly backed out of it. But yeah, I think Monster Hunter is kind of geared more towards long-term grinding, so just the first level would only be a taste of the whole thing. God, I love physics. We've got another horse ride ahead of us. Alright then, what food item do you want this time? Jack, there you are, my friend. Take it easy, fanboy. What do you want now? Well, you remember that mushroom you found for me? It's perfect, don't get me wrong. It's just not enough. 10, 9, 8. Now wait a second, oh great Jack. I just need one more mushroom, then I'll show you straight to my wife. And even use my horse again. What do you say, Jack? Can you help out a fool who's just... I think help out is one word. Can you help out a fool who's just trying to be the husband the love of his life deserves? Fine, but just this once. Don't think I won't cut you apart. I see. I think that's the gramophone over there. Give myself maximum amount of time. Oof. Is this the same dance every time? At least it's shorter. So I guess he just shit talks no matter what you do, because pretty sure I didn't take a hit there. It's so hard to know if I'm missing things in this level. So 4 first and then 1, 2, 3. Not perfect, but it worked. Mind you, I think the fourth one put up the first and the final mushroom at the same time, so I think that was probably intended. Considering we get cauldron checkpoints, I'm not sure why the game keeps on saving. Don't know whether that's for the collectibles or whether there's just secret checkpoints as well. Wasn't paying attention to that. Good thing it didn't hit me. Ooh, shit. that started off screen and I wasn't really ready for that. Let's go, pattern recognition. This one's perfect. Good job, Jack. Now bring it back to me. What are we doing? 4 left. Aha! Another marvellous mycelium. Brilliant, Jack. Alright, are we done with your little shopping list now? Yes, certainly. The horse is yours. Take him and go as far as he'll go and keep going after. I guess you don't get a lot of company over... I guess you don't get a lot of company over if that's how you give people directions. I mean, he already said that the horse knows the way it's going, so... Dogs are proper ghost town, Jack. Stay alert. How much of this level feels the same, and with the other levels as well, just kind of feels like you repeat sections. Particularly during those on-rail parts. happened here? I don't know, probably the same thing that happened to the same place that you said that you asked at the beginning of the level. I hope there isn't one up on that pallet. Phew, this bird is worse for wear. Whatever human made this must be long dead. I mean, I guess. I'm sure why there's a perfect square taken at the back of it. I feel like that was made for a certain set piece that had something going through it, and then they just used it everywhere else as well. Doesn't look like a natural hole. We've got another blue glowy floaty. I haven't missed anything. Sharon? Carol? Jesus Christ. Mistake. That had no collision. Fucking fire. Worst aspect of this game. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Ah, you must be Jack. How do you know my name, you overrated gondolier? Word travels around fast. I've been paid in advance to take you to the witch, but I still accept tips. First, flying horses, now penny-grabbing ferrymen. What's next? Complain all you want, but I'm only here... Complain all you want, but I'm your only way... I'm your only way to where you're headed. Alright, fine. I could use a rest. A nice calm boat ride sounds pretty good to me. Who said anything about calm? Or is there a... Oh, okay, there are apostrophes both sides. So I guess it's a battle arena. Enjoy the ride? Good, because here comes the fun part. Questionable. God, I love mashing one button. I feel like you're doing this on purpose. God, I hope there aren't any skulls around here. It'd be pretty cruel if there were. was that one? Oh, I see something back there. I'm not sure if that was a skull or not. What? Okay, well. I was panicking about thinking that I should go back and then going back anyway, so that's fine. There are checkpoints, that's a little worrying. I think what I saw was probably just this lantern. But I keep on hearing hums like a skull hum. They've not been that cruel about goal placements so far, so I don't think they would do that during this. Go on then, flip the boat. I dare you. One more time with the fans? No? Nah, pussy. Here we are. I don't think I didn't notice you skipped the tip. I thought you were evil, not a jerk. Didn't even see that on screen. I don't know why you said all of this for something. What is it now, bird? It's this forest. I can't describe it, but it's strange. I can sense a witch's magic. She's not too far from here. But watch your step, Jack. Something tells me this forest is dangerous if you don't know the way. If you're not careful, one wrong step could be the end of you. So you can tell me all that, but you can't tell me how to get through safely? It's called a plot contrivance. Don't dwell on it, just get going. That's 2 already. Very meta. I wish I could help you, but this time you're on your own. Okay. All this for some witch. Her information better be worth all this fuss. See, I only died to get that 100% dialogue completion, spoken percent. Yeah. So, what happens when crows eat your trail of breadcrumbs? The crows become the breadcrumbs. So, this is going to fuck me up when it comes to finding collectibles, because there's one left, assuming I didn't miss it. But you told me to follow the crows. Do I avoid the crows? I avoid the crows? That is not what that dialogue says. I do still need to be on the lookout for skulls though. God, I'm so scared I'm missing collectibles. Or the collectible. Yeah, it's harder than you thought, because you gave me the wrong fucking advice. Breadcrumbs means you follow it, it doesn't mean you avoid it. I'll be very unhappy if I missed one collectible in this level. Not much further, Jack. She can hardly wait to meet you. Okay. I'm sure why you needed to be there to tell me that. Oh, there it is. Home free. Gonna kill me? It's probably gonna kill me. Crows. There we go. You know she's fancy because she has two of the same horse. Oh, Jack, the great Jack is back. Such a big fan. Oh, look at me, I'm starstruck. Finally, someone who appreciates my hard-forged legacy. I mean, weren't you calling the other guy a fan as well? I've been told you might have some information about someone I need to find. You mean the wizard? The humans champion? Of course, word travels fast, you know. So I've been told. So what can you tell me? Perhaps you'd like to know his name. His name? Yes, tell me. Oh yes, Jack, anything for a legend like you. Now listen closely, the wizard's name is... Yoink. Yoink? Yoink. Yoink? What kind of name is Yoink? No, you're not saying it right. It's more like... Yoink. Yoink! Ah, what the hell are you doing? I'm so sorry to trick you, Jack, but after all, it is one of yours. Huh? My own ploys used against me. Well played, you harpy. Okay, well, if you say so. Don't forget my part in all this, Jack. Shush, hon, you're sounding really desperate. Put me back right now. What happened to his head tentacles? Why can't he just walk over there? Afraid I can't do that, Jack. I'm looking up something magical and you're just what I need to put it all together. Cooking up something original. We should go, dear, before we miss our time. Right, away. This is horrible. What the heck are we going to do now? We're going to get Jack back before they hollow out his noggin. Even more. But how? You know how Jack can hop in and out of his body? Yes? Well, hop in. Oh, I think I need to throw up first. We'd better head off now. Ahaha. Ta-ta. This pumpkin is perfect and it's the last ingredient I need. So, is his soul in the pumpkin or in the body? If it's in the pumpkin... What the hell? If it's in the head, then why can the body move? If it's in the body, then obviously the head has its own autonomy in those levels, so... That doesn't make sense. I'm starting to think that there's no consistency to this. Well, at least appreciate the classical music. Thoroughly spookified with the theremin, of course. Ahaha, finally we have some guests come to visit. And all it took was a small act of kidnapping. Get back that pumpkin now, whatever wicked spell you're working on will stop it. A spell? What spell? Well, the spell, you know, the mushrooms, the cauldron, the possessed pumpkin. Oh, you stupid bird, this isn't a spell. It's our dinner. Your dinner? Of course, we're vegans. I'm sure that has anything to do with wanting pumpkin soup. This magic mushroom stew. But why eat me? This is hardly cruelty-free. Well, no, but pumpkins are a real superfood, especially possessed ones. You know how hard it is to get souls in a vegan diet? You don't count. You don't count? Huh? Ah, you're both insane. And maybe a coward, but I'm talking taking back Jack. Jack back. Fucking hell. You don't want to stay for dinner? Aha, well then, we'll make a fine centerpiece for our spread. Don't scuff up my body, bird, I just got that thing. Okay, red bad, very good. Be quite nice to have the reticle for this. What happened to all the other layers? Okay. sword might not be the right choice for this, given that I get locked in animations. That's the wrong button. Wrong button again. I just think like all the animations are shit and get locked into them regardless of the weapon. Mashing the jump button on that one. Yeah, okay, the spear is fucking me by the way it shoots me forward into X. Sure I jumped over that one, but... to the beginning. Takes too long to kill. Hold on. Sorry about that.
What a misstep. In their hubris to hunt down the wizard, Jack and his avian accomplices followed the only trail available that they could find in the woods. At the behest of a fawning merchant, Jack was sent on a wild goose chase in the hopes of meeting a powerful witch. Traversing the merciless landscape on horseback, and with the help of an ignoble ferryman, Jack's efforts soon paid off, and he met with the witch, only to have his own head stolen for their supper. With the assistance of the cowardly crow,
Don't
Jack
really need a
was
recap on what we
reunited.
just played.
And now, with the wizard's trail run cold, Jack and his companions have only instinct and gumption to guide them. They hurry to follow the sounds of cannons and gunfire to find a city at war.
I did just notice that for some reason I have two instances of game capture. Now one of them's hidden, but I don't know whether that means that it's actually still active. Oh no, that was just the video player. I mean, I'd hope that when something's hidden that it would, you know, not be loaded into the memory. Let me just rename that so I don't get confused about that again. What do I call this? Video. Yeah, I don't have a clue. Apparently I've been dropping frames. I've got over 2,000 dropped frames. CPU is only at 12%, but the graphics card is maxed out by OBS, and I truly don't understand why. It's only when I'm streaming. I mean, I've been following all the guides for what to set my streaming numbers to. The bitrate is set to Twitch's recommended. 60 FPS, don't know, correct resolution. Right, while I'm paused, I'm gonna check the achievements and see how much more of the game there is. Incredibly laggy in Steam's overlay. Collectible skulls in Graveyard, collectible skulls in Skelly Town. Okay, so it looks like there's at least 2 levels. This and one more, possibly 3, depending on whether there's like a boss battle level with without any skulls. So I think I'm going to call that here. I was thinking about playing something else, but considering the technical issues, yeah, I think I'm just going to give up for now. I genuinely don't know what to do about this. Fucking up my model and bringing my computer to a crawl. It has to be something to do with Abyss's settings, but I don't know. I've followed every guide I could to get to this point in the first place. Last time I said I'd be back later, and I wasn't, and so I'm not going to bother to say that again. I probably won't be back. Stream the rest of this some other day. So yeah, I guess I'll just end the stream now.